Welcome back to Just Two Random Guys Talking Hoops. The podcast powered by Home for Hoops. You know them, you love them. From their studio in downtown Chicago, here are your Hoop Fanatic hosts, Michael DeYoung and Drew Collins.
Then we're chilling, so.
All right, we rolling. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So ESPN came out with
No intro. There's no intro for this episode.
you got it.
No,
Bro.
you got it. You got
I don't
you got
have
the
the
energy
intro.
today.
I have the energy, but I don't have the intro.
All you gotta
planned.
do is say the show name.
All right, guys. It's episode 5.
Woo!
We're happy to be back. Nothing much more to say. Let's get
Did
into
you forget
it.
the name of the show? Is that why you didn't say it?
No, I just was ready to get into
Oh, okay.
it
Okay.
because I figured in the intro video.
Oh, you're right. I forgot we have that
Yeah.
now. We're
Yeah,
really moving
come on.
up in the podcast.
We're moving up in the world, man. Anyways.
What are we talking about today?
So, scroll back up to the article. So, I was at work today, right?
Getting that bread.
You know, I was on my break. I was on ESPN. I saw the ESPN came out with a ranking for the top 25 NBA players of the 21st century. So,
Exciting stuff. ESPN's articles are always super accurate,
No, okay.
unbiased,
Yeah.
straight from the source.
Yeah. There was some in the beginning where it was like, made sense. There was a couple decisions where it was like, you know, you guys can let us know in the comments, but let's get into it. So, number 1, I think it's pretty obvious, LeBron James.
LeBron. You've seen that
No,
video.
yeah.
2, Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace.
That's pretty. Yeah, rest in peace for
Top 2.
but
No debates. No.
1 and
Nothing
2.
wrong. I
I
agree
think
so
and
far.
you got to think this is 2000 and on. So if guys started like they were playing in the 90s and then went into
Don't-
like
yeah,
it's
not-
their
they're not in their
accomplishments
prime.
in the So just keep that in mind too.
Chef Steph Curry at 3.
Yeah, I can't.
I think
hate
that's
that.
fair.
Yeah, I mean
You
the
know?
way he changed the game too. Yeah, he's probably
Could rank. You could argue it could be 2.
You could argue.
If you really
he's
wanted to
two.
get into it, you could.
Nah, you got to go Kobe though. Sorry.
Tim Duncan 4. Not the name I expected to see. Just expecting Kevin Garnett to be there.
Yeah, a little. Okay, all right. No. Kevin Garnett's saying the best power forward is Tim Duncan of all time.
Yeah, so Tim Duncan 4. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
I'm not. I don't. Well, say the next guy.
Because then you got Shaq 5.
Yeah. See,
So
I think
it's
those.
really
I think
saying-
those flip flop, but I get. I mean, Tim
You got
Duncan,
Curry.
the
You
accomplishments.
got Curry over Shaq too. Or would you put Shaq 3? You know
I
what I'm
need to
saying?
think
'Cause
about
then
that.
it's like, because 1 and 2 I think are locked. Are you putting Shaq in that 3, or are you leaving Curry there and then it's Shaq Duncan? Right? Are you bumping Curry down to the 4 or the
'Cause
5?
if you think about it, Shaq really didn't do too much in the '90s. Like, don't get me wrong, he got.
Sure.
He built his
Ton of
way up.
accomplishments, but
Yeah, he got to the finals, but didn't win it.
It's true.
It's like his career kind of started with the Lakers right when the 2000s began.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, low key. I think he should be ahead of Curry.
Okay.
Just because on my all-time list, I have
put
him
him at
higher.
3.
Yeah, so I gotta.
It is only 21st century. Remember?
I gotta go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got 20 more names to get through. Kevin Garnett, my guy at 6.
No.
Pretty high. I was
shouldn't
joking
be.
earlier, yeah.
He would no. That dude could. He could hoop though, and
He has
people
some of
forget on the
coldest mixtapes
Timberwolves.
on Instagram that I've ever seen.
No, and he can.
He got that dog for real.
He talks like
Mad
crazy on the
stuff,
court.
yeah.
Yeah, he does not care about anything. Some of the stories.
Joker at 7
I think
already.
he's at 7 already, but I think the reason why they didn't put him ahead of Kevin Garnett is just because he has so much more of his career left. I mean, he doesn't. He maybe jumps this far off the floor, which is. But I'm just
arguably the best player in the league.
I'm not hating on that as a bad thing. I'm just saying that's longevity wise.
Sure.
He's not relying on it like
His
this crazy
athleticism,
athlete.
yeah. D Wade at 8. I'm a huge D Wade fan. I love D Wade. I don't hate it.
I don't really remember much of his prime
The
days
reason
like that.
I might hate it is because of who comes next at 9. Kevin Durant.
I don't know how I feel about that. The thing is, Durant, like that'll
Durant's
always
really
just
low.
that'll always. I don't know, bro.
Best scorer of all times at 9 in his prime. Like,
yes, but like he didn't bring anyone to a title. D Wade literally carried
that Warriors team.
He said, "All right, y'all, Let's go. Like,
Get on my back.
nah, literally, he said, get on my back. You see that trophy? That's what I'm taking y'all
That's
to.
mine.
No, like, for
Type
real.
energy.
Though. Hell yeah. And Durant didn't do that. He never did that. He almost did that with Brooklyn, but,
Dude.
you know, he's a little toenail away, so. Win.
Giannis hasn't been shown yet, but we got Dirk at 10.
Dirk at 10. I respect it. You want to go through the accolades, so then you can, because some people might say Giannis, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. 2011, obviously, NBA championship.
And Finals MVP.
And Finals MVP. MVP 1 year, 06-07 season, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA. I mean, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, it just speaks for itself. But then you got our guy, Giannis, in the 11.
Still in his prime, though, so
Still
read
in
through
his
his
prime.
accomplishments.
So, obviously part of the 75th anniversary team.
Yeah.
2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-Star. I think he'll get to Dirk's level by the time he's done.
Yeah, I
right?
think it's more you just kind of respect the old head. You know what I mean?
Sure,
but
sure.
he has more to prove.
Yeah.
You know,
Over
but-
time. He's got to win. He's got to win a few more for us.
Yeah, but I need just win one more.
They got my guy Steve Nash at 12, representing us short white boys out there.
Oh, what's the? He should have that one MVP he got over Kobe was bogus. So I don't care.
Oh, stop! Stop
bogus.
that!
That was bogus.
Get
The fact that Kobe has one MVP in his career is pretty bogus. I'm not gonna lie.
LeBron should have like.
Well,
9.
LeBron should have, yeah. Like he was the best player in the league for like 12 years. Like
Yeah,
it was
he
just,
got robbed a few
It
times.
was just literally voters got tired of.
One of the
team.
one of the guys that robbed him, James Harden here
See, like
in the 13. His number, look at that. ESPN knows what they're doing here. They put Harden at number 13 for a reason.
it's gosh in 2018, man. If he would have just beat the Warriors,
His
I
scoring
think-
in prime though was just.
yeah, but
I didn't realize
that
when I was
style.
watching as a kid, it was unbelievable.
No, that style of basketball is so bad, bro. Like I don't want to hate
Fun to
because he can
watch, though.
score,
Ugh.
but there's a reason why he didn't win anything.
That 3 he had on the Warriors down 2 with like 2
That
seconds
was-
over 2 guys. Oh my.
Well, no,
goodness.
because there was that bogus call where Durant was way out
I
of
remember
bounds.
that.
And
That
ref-
was the same game,
He was
right.
looking, he's locked in. He's like, nah, he's in.
the ref
He's
was
like-
thinking about what he was having for dinner or something later. He was zoned out.
He was like, man, I just want to get back to the hotel. I'm hungry.
100%.
That was bad.
Jason Kidd at 14.
So he's basically
Jason
saying,
Kidd 14, Chris Paul
Wait.
15. So you got 2 short point guards here, rounding up the top 15.
Jason Kidd. Wait, let me not mess this up.
Jason Kidd was an 8-time All Defensive Player.
Yeah, but this is
People look
when did he
past
play
that, I
again?
think.
Jason Kidd.
He was a 4-time assist leader too. Before LeBron, there was Jason Kidd. You know that's what they say.
All right, bro.
Passing wise.
Just relax over there.
I'm just
Jeez.
saying, Jason Kidd is
When did he play for?
very
He played in
underrated
94,
player.
95. And then, well, he has a title though. So, and he's been, I'll give him the nod, but that with Chris Paul is a little if that could go back and forth.
Sure.
But he has a title. Chris Paul doesn't.
Yeah.
And Chris Paul has just been on teams that choke. So, got to give it to him.
Kawhi Leonard at 16.
I think he could be higher if he just was never injured. But
Yeah,
I think
he's
that's
so
about
injury prone.
fair, you know. Like if he went to the Clippers and he was
2 times
healthy,
final MVP, 2-time NBA champion.
I think that what he did with the
16 now.
Raptors was crazy. But to be honest, if Kevin Durant's playing, it doesn't really matter.
Obviously.
So
But no one was beating that team.
yeah, and obviously when he came back and before he got hurt, you could just tell that they were gonna beat him. Like
Manu Ginobili in 17 here. Great player.
No,
cheat
great
code
player.
at 2K.
he was.
Let me tell you. This guy could hoop in 2K and in real life.
Oh yeah. I had a little lefty.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't mind. Over AI.
AI
No,
in
no,
18.
not over AI.
Ooh.
I'm taking AI every day over Manu Ginobili. I'm sorry. Like that's just
Yeah,
like that.
That's so fair.
That was
Disrespectful. That's
that was
crazy.
bad. Like
I
that.
did
That
not
one
expect to
kind
see
of.
his name this
I didn't
low.
expect that either. So that kind of upset me a little bit.
You got AD in 19 right after that.
Yeah, AD just had injuries and stuff, but AD in the bubble was if he's making
You're
threes,
taking
and
Manu
he's
over
si-
AD.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, like
Oh,
injuries.
yeah, injury
kinda-
wise. I forget it's just their career in the two. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and it's Yeah, the injuries. Because some like Kawhi could be higher. AD could be a lot higher. Like,
I mean, number one just never gets injured. LeBron just doesn't
well,
get
that's
injured.
part of the
it's
reason
that's
why
part
that
of the reason
scoring
he's
record's
probably-
never going to get broken.
100%.
Okay.
Ray Allen at 20. Another 2K.
Could argue the
Cheat
second
code.
best shooter of all time.
You could. Some
could.
try to. Some have. Yeah. I think we've talked about that.
Yeah. No, he's right there. I
One of the best.
Hey, wait. Go back to Ray Allen. People forget that dude could hoop, though. Like, he could hoop. No, like, people think, oh, yeah, he just sit in the corner. He shoot that thing. Boom, boom. Like, no, that dude could hoop. Like, he almost brought the Bucks to the finals. And when they played Shaq and Kobe, this AI and them, they had that iconic moment. That almost was the Bucks. They lost in 7 games. So he could hoop before, he went to the Celtics and just turned into a 3-point shooter then.
Tony Parker. Super underrated all-time point guard, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
At 21. I think he could be a little higher. He
Absolutely.
wasn't injured like AD.
A 4-time NBA champion in 2007 Finals. Well, the
He's a
2007. He was a Finals MVP. That's pretty. But he was
That's
playing.
crazy.
He was playing the poverty Cavs in 07
That's
with
not
LeBron.
his fault.
Well, it's not his fault. I give him credit.
Tony Parker was the best player in that series. Think about that for a second. Why am I taking LeBron?
You weren't going to give it to the guy that lost. I mean,
Why give it to LeBron when I can have Tony Parker?
Okay, stop it.
Draymond Green in 22, and I just peaked.
No, don't get.
I am shocked at who
this is
23 is.
terrible. Wait,
Wow.
Let's say that. Okay, 4-time NBA champion.
Sure.
Okay, could have been 5, but
It
lost.
seems like the farther down we go on this list, the more NBA championships they have.
I know, it's
which is a
weird.
little. I don't think it should work like that, but it's
4-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 2016.
defensive player of the year,
Yep, Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-Defense.
great defender.
Great defender. He
Brings that energy. He does.
Yeah, no, he kind of was the vocal leader on that team for
No, for
sure.
sure.
I mean, it kind of messed up the whole situation with Kevin Durant, but you got 2 titles out of it, can't really complain.
Exactly.
So.
Russell Westbrook at 23. This is in order, guys.
No, it doesn't. It's not even the fact. It's just
Oh
we
my-
went from, no offense to Draymond Green, we went from Draymond Green to Russell Westbrook. Like, as far as, like, Draymond
That's
Green was
crazy.
the 3rd best player on his team, and Russell Westbrook at times was the best player on his team.
9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, Mr. Triple-Double before Jokic was doing
3
that.
seasons he averaged a triple-double.
All-time leader in triple-doubles. No rings.
I know.
Do you think that went into whoever was making this at ESPN's? I know it shouldn't
that
be,
dude can,
but there was an intern at ESPN.
he won an MVP.
I know.
Did Draymond win an MVP?
No, but he's got no rings.
Well, yeah,
So
but
I think-
to an extent. But like, dude, like,
I'm
come
just
on,
saying.
the 3rd best player. He can't even shoot.
Who wrote this?
He can't even.
Who did write this?
I don't know, but he can't. Draymond, he can't even shoot the basketball half. Like, I don't even know if he can score half. The
There's
time.
no name attached to this. ESPN knew that this was going to be controversial
They're
until
like, yeah, we're leaving his
intern
name.
write this up, make it as controversial.
Well,
as
no,
possible.
they made it. It was a vote between. I mean, whoever made the article, yeah, but it was a vote basically among
The disrespect. I hope
peers.
Russell
One
Westbrook.
ESPN experts.
I mean, we can go up the list from Russell Westbrook. Tell me, we'll stop when you get to someone. You're
Other than
taking.
Draymond,
So you're taking Westbrook over Draymond,
Yeah.
correct? Tony Parker. Who you taking? Tony Parker or prime Russell Westbrook?
Prime Russell Westbrook.
They're both in their primes, by the way. No disrespect.
Tony
to
Parker
everybody.
could
Ray Allen, Russell Westbrook.
Which Ray Allen am I getting?
This is throughout their whole.
Well, this
career.
isn't a question. Russell Westbrook. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
I'm still taking prime Russell
I'll
Westbrook.
take Anthony Davis.
Okay, wrong.
He
You're
can
wrong.
play defense.
Incorrect. Allen Iverson. That's also close. Okay, it gets closer when you get above 20, but 23
Bro
is
thought he was
crazy.
doing something.
23 is
He was
still
like, damn.
That's
He's
still
like,
crazy.
yeah.
It's just from Draymond to Russell Westbrook.
No,
is
that
wild.
was the thing that just I
Wow.
was like, oh, okay, Draymond's 22, whatever. Okay, let's use after.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, like, bro.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Like, you want to throw Draymond in at 25 for shits and giggles, like, go ahead.
100%.
But what do you, like, what? Paul Gasol, I respect
Paul
it.
Gasol 20. I forgot about Paul. Yeah, he could hoop.
He could
That
hoop.
boy could hoop.
You know, I'm gonna give him that respect. He definitely helped Kobe.
Is he
get those
one
titles.
down from Russell Westbrook? Probably not. But
But you know,
25, we'll just round it out. Luka Doncic.
Yeah, but Luka,
he will be higher on this list.
We can't even say anything just because, he's got so much of his career left.
You could argue he could be above Paul Gasol.
Yeah, but that's just respect out of Pau. He's
No,
won 2 titles.
100%.
Luka didn't even play well in the final. Or actually, he
He played all right.
Let me
The
not
best.
do that before
That
I get
could be a
clipped.
whole nother episode.
Yeah. But, Luka's got a lot of career left, so he's going to accomplish a lot.
He could be, in my opinion, if the cards fall in his favor, a top 10 player by the time his career is over. Losing this final didn't help, but he got there. And that's very hard for people like Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, but what is he going to
Team-
do? Because you got to think Kyrie's only getting older. Their team's going to be good next year. They added some good pieces. But
I'll be
Still,
interested to see if they can go back.
Kyrie's not getting younger. He's getting older.
He's going to have to go through a super team in the Celtics. Giannis is going to come for revenge. We're winning it all next year.
Yeah.
LeBron's going to try and pay off the entire league. LeBron might just buy the league at this point. Let's be honest.
He's a billionaire.
The billionaire might just buy it secretly, rig it for the games, rig the refs. Anyways,
Win it with this kid, that'd be kind of iconic to go out.
that would be so tough.
Do you think if he did that, he would retire?
No, I don't think he'd retire off a championship because he's still chasing 6. If he wins one, then it's like, wow, I won it this year.
I think
I can go back to back. If he went back to back, he'd retire on the spot.
Well, but then it's like, can I get 3? Because
Yeah, no, you're right.
It just doesn't. It's like no.
It never stops. If
It's
you
like
win it,
Kobe talked about it. Like you make a shot, it's like, oh well, if let's see if I can make 2. But then it's like you don't want to end like
you don't
walk out
wanna-
of the gym
you keep
on a
going.
miss.
He wouldn't retire until Let's
But-
just get him to the finals again first. 'Cause that's
That would
looking.
just be awesome, but the West
Yeah.
is too stacked.
It is.
Like it's and
No
the
one's
Lakers.
beating. No one's beating the Celtics.
The Lakers just messed up when they decided, oh, let's just get rid of Caruso. Let's get
rid of our
Kuzma. Let's get rid of
entire
these guys.
young core and Ingram, Lonzo.
Well, I don't hate that. You had to get AD, but
Still, it's just like.
well, yeah, but it's easy to say that now, 5 years later.
Obviously, yes.
But
I know.
but you had to get AD. But the championship squad, and then they just like, oh, let me just get rid of Caruso, the best defender on the team. Like, let's get rid of Kuzma that can shoot that thing. Like, what?
Shoot that thing, cuzzo. Hey, yo. Anyways, should we move on to the second part of this episode?
Yeah, we can.
I think
move on
we
to the
covered that
second
well.
part.
We got our Westbrook rant over with.
Yeah.
You saw that coming because you had read this before. I just
No, but I
peeked
didn't
it.
rememve that because I was more focused on like the top 10. Like
Yeah.
the Kevin Garnett one was a little
At 6. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like no, but don't get me wrong. I've seen stories and everything of like people like
He's up there.
But
Yeah.
that's early 2000s. I got to do my research on that because I was like 2. Like
You were just learning.
I was
to walk,
locked
my
in.
boy.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
So I'm gonna throw this one to you. You brought this up pre-filming that you wanted to talk about it. Breaking news, some would say. The NBA TV deal is official, right?
I believe so, or
Okay.
it's TNT's trying to get back.
TNT's trying to get back into the picture.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why don't you break down for us?
Okay.
And we're not sure when
Let
this
me-
episode's coming out, but
Let me pull it up just to make sure.
yeah. I'm sure by the time this episode comes out, they'll know it'll be finalized. But
Yes. So here it says, it might be finalized, but I don't want because this I thought it was finalized before the
No,
ESPN,
sure.
so it's just like
it just keeps they keep throwing more money on the table.
there's something, yeah, and then it's like
Something's going
TNT's
on.
trying to get but as of right now, this is what the word is.
sure,
So it's a 11-year deal worth over $76 billion, which is insane.
Billion with a B.
With the B,
Wow.
I know
That's
that is
a lot
crazy.
of cheddar. That's a lot of Chipotle bowls.
Oh, this guy. And then, so it's with NBC, obviously ESPN, ABC. That wasn't really, the NBC one was, but ESPN, all that. We
ESPN
knew
was
that was going to
never,
be
yeah.
there. Then we have,
TNT.
no, I wish.
I want that
But
crew, dude.
it was,
Ugh.
it was with Amazon, but the thing with Amazon is you got to think about it. They're not going to get rid of Amazon. You know why they're not going to get rid of Amazon? Because
It's Amazon.
our world is turning into all streaming. Like everything's streamed. Like
Sure.
you
There's
can
a
watch
streaming
stream a
war
show.
going on right now. I don't know if you heard about that.
I've heard about it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Big streaming war. They're all competing with each other, trying to get rights and all
Exactly.
that
But-
fancy stuff.
So Amazon, like they weren't going to get rid of that. Everyone's world's moving towards that.
Sure.
TNT's not as global. as Amazon, as much as it kills me to say, because that show with with Shaq, Charles, Kenny Smith, like that was a great show. Like I don't know how they made such a great show, but like they're just like funny, but then serious. Like I don't know how they kind of made that correlate, but that was always a fun show to watch.
Yeah.
So it sucks to see that show. It's not gonna be on there anymore. It sucks, but
Don't say that.
But next year will be the
that.
last year, and then
That's gonna be so sad.
Yeah.
No, they gotta find a way. Some billionaire, someone's gonna call it Mark Cuban.
No, but the thing is, they're gonna like Kenny already said, or not Kenny. What's his name?
Charles.
No, the commentator in the middle.
Ernie.
Thank you.
Fake fan over here.
Stop.
Cancel Mike. Get
Okay.
that trending. Hashtag.
So Ernie's not. He said he's staying with TNT, and he's not leaving. Like it doesn't matter. He's staying with them. He's loyal, which I can respect. I can respect
honestly.
loyalty.
Shout out Ernie, the boy.
Yeah. So it's not going to be the same. You know, it's
So sad.
that's like the childhood right there too.
That's so iconic. I love.
That's like the childhood.
It's so
going
fun to
away.
watch.
They were fun. They were. It was fun watching.
Hopefully, by the time this episode comes out, someone has dropped a few $1 billion so they can compete. But
Yeah, exactly.
oh man,
That's what it said in the article, and then so it says that Amazon Prime Video will carry games on Friday nights, select Saturday afternoons, and Thursday night doubleheaders. But that'll begin after Thursday night football with the NFL's done. So that's going to be like January. So that won't start for a minute. Yeah, and this is not this year. This is everything that's in place in the NBA that we're all used to and accustomed to. That's going to be going on next season, but then it's the following season after that. So enjoy next season because TNT and all that will not exist, which is sad. Very sad.
what a big dark cloud has come over the second half of this episode. I am in a mood to just go to bed now. I don't even want to. Wow.
Wait, and then there's more. So the new package on Amazon also includes at least one game on Black Friday.
Oh, goody.
And the quarterfinals, semifinals, and championship game of the league's in-season tournament, the NBA Cup. So basically they hold the rights. So like they just basically how Amazon, if you don't have Amazon and you're an NBA fan, you're kind of like,
Cancel Amazon. For real.
No, I mean I get it. You gotta make that money.
It's great business.
They should have kept TNT though.
Does Jeff Bezos have enough money? He should sponsor this podcast. Jeff, if you're listening,
just like, you're just scrolling.
I'll send you my account routing info, whatever you need, double authentication. Just wire us some funds.
Get the episode going.
Get the episode going. We'll plug Amazon hard.
Absolutely.
Many of our listeners probably haven't heard of it. It's an up-and-coming company.
Yep.
Brand new.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
Amazon. It's small. It's up and coming. It's they could benefit by sponsoring this podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll give you 5% for $5 million.
Wow, what a deal! Oh, also ESPN and ABC will keep the league's top package, so they'll basically get the NBA Finals, and that'll be on ABC. And that's been going on since 2003. No, there's this is my thing with the NBA Finals, and you guys may or may not agree with me, but I feel like there's no aura about it. No, but I'm so serious. Look up when Dwayne Wade was in the finals, or when they have the whole trophy that covers the whole court. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, on the court.
Yes, and then you got or even when it's the playoffs and it says the playoffs, they got the playoffs logo. Now it's just digital. Dude, there's no aura about it. Yeah, I don't like that.
I thought the playoffs were pretty good this year, but the finals just kind of fell off a cliff for me. We knew who was gonna win it.
I don't say there was hope with Luka in them, but there was just no do
there was
something.
No world in which
I like
the
when
Celtics lost.
They need to do something to the court. They need to make it when the viewers watching.
Yeah,
you're
right. I agree with you.
That's what makes it
the custom court would be cool. They did it for the in-season tournament. Made those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't got to do all that, but just I'm saying
slap the trophy on it, the Larry O'Brien trophy, and make it
this is big time. This is not a regular game. That's going
legacy
on.
Stuff going on.
Yeah, that's all.
There are bonuses and contracts at stake right now.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. You know what NBC should do though? So you didn't watch The Last Dance, did you?
We covered this in I'm sure the comments on that episode are blowing up right now. Like, Drew, you suck. Watch Last Dance. I'm like, guys.
Oh, okay. So
I do have to
anyway,
watch it. I do have to watch it.
the Jordan days, and they had the finals on NBC, right? They had Bob Costas doing it. Like I'm not like he's got a good
Legends,
voice. Like
yeah.
it's just like and then I'm like, whoa, if they somehow got him to do it again, I don't think he would, but if he
think he
did,
would
like
either.
or I'm just thinking about like ways you can make it like whoa, like because ESPN split it up like Mark Jackson and all of them.
Really?
With the
Oh,
broadcast.
yeah. Sorry, I was thinking something else.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that kind of sucked too. And Jeff Van Gundy.
We should write an email. Email the NBA, be like, your finals has no aura.
Yeah, no, but that's why.
Sincerely, just two random guys talking hoops.
But I'm saying that's like when you watch the Super Bowl. Obviously, the Super Bowl is at a neutral site, but then
It's also
they have,
one game, so I feel like it's a lot easier for one game just to be like,
Yeah, but like the
this is
field,
it.
but the field, it's not. They got like whatever Chiefs, 49ers, and end
Chiefs.
zones.
They should just
The
permanently
Chiefs
put
are just
Chiefs.
gonna be there.
Chiefs should just be in the end zone.
And then
it's
whoever's
like
gonna play.
pre-ready before the season starts. Like, all right, Super Bowl Chiefs will be on this side.
It doesn't matter how bad their
Who's
season
coming?
goes.
Yeah.
Who's their wide receiver?
Who's coming
like,
from the NFC?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying.
Packers, Chiefs.
I'm not like it's obviously different sports. They play one game, but I'm saying like I'm just trying to make it more of like a good,
Sure.
cool experience for viewers
For
and fans.
everybody.
Yeah,
It's
like
about
I think
the community.
I think about when you're like a player too. You're like, whoa, this is kind of cool. Like the courts, like you got the trophy. This,
yeah, I
this big
think
time.
playing in the NBA Finals would be cool.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, you add little things that make it.
No,
like, it's
you're
more
right,
about the
you're right.
viewers, but like as a player, what are you gonna do? Hate on that? Like that'd be like, oh, it's cool. Like,
That'd be funny if a player just outright was like, "This is not worth it. I
hate
sacrificed my whole life to get to this point, and it let me down."
can you imagine? It didn't live up to my expectations.
Yeah. Luka was like, "We do it better in the EuroLeague."
Hey, those crowds though. Have you seen those videos?
Oh, crazy!
Yeah, but
Makes me wanna try
that's
out.
like what the soccer crowds are like because like soccer's obviously really big in Europe and like
I know we're
everyone's-
basketball channel, but just watching the soccer games recently of like England playing and that whole thing and the crowds and like looking up some of these players on Instagram and seeing how like big they are, it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
This makes
and
the
you're
NBA
like,
look so small.
yeah, but the NBA is getting like more global. You know what I mean? That's why we got so many Euro
Going
guys
international.
now.
Going international.
No, that's why the Olympics. When people are like, "Wow, like the U.S. isn't winning by 30." Well,
The Olympics start tomorrow, right?
no.
When we're filming this.
Well, the opening ceremonies, the
Just to
basketball.
see
doesn't start.
LeBron's carry the torch. Le King.
All right. Oh, and that's crazy. Okay.
I thought you'd like that. I thought
That's
you'd enjoy
crazy.
that.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Anyways, but that'll be interesting to see. So like that's I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm gonna stop talking. But
What a depressing end to this episode. That was so sad. I don't know why we talked about that.
Well,
This
you
should
gotta
have
let
just
the
been
people
top
know.
25 players of the century. We should have cut it. We should have just ignored the TV deal.
oh, it's fine. You gotta let the people know. Like I think the NBC one's gonna be cool. When they put games on Peacock though, that's gonna kind of
Who has Peacock?
Well, yeah.
Who's
like,
hyped about their Peacock subscription?
Like yeah.
No hate. If you guys want to sponsor us, we'd love to promote you. But I'm not getting jazzed for Peacock. You know what's on there? Like The Office.
I don't even
that-
know.
what else
They had
is
the
on
Olympics,
Peacock?
the 20 whatever, like even though it was the 2020 Olympics, but it was 2021 when they played them because of COVID. Anyways, that was on Peacock. So like I remember
Which is a
my family
Peacock
got a
membership.
subscription just so then we could watch the Olympics, and then we canceled it because it was like, why do I need Peacock? Peacock, I don't really like that. I mean, NBC, yeah, they had Peacock. I don't know. It's just like I get they want people because streaming, but
Yeah.
I just don't really.
$7.99 a month. A deal.
Yeah, but you got to
Something
think
like
about it. You got Netflix, you got HBO, you got all these different things.
that. Yeah, for sure.
And like Amazon's got most of the games. Amazon also has NBA League Pass. Like they're doing the League Pass thing
Yeah.
now, which is so now that's going to be on a different platform too. So it seems like if I'm an NBA fan, I'm just going to get Amazon. Okay, I can't watch a game on Peacock on like Monday or whenever. I think it was just Monday. Whoop-de-doo. Like I'm going to be
Yeah.
all right. And then,
Whoop-de-doo.
yeah.
Vocab word of the day. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. But yeah,
But
I
yeah.
don't really like. It's like okay, I miss a Monday game. Like
Fair. I'll live.
wait, like where with the game? Like, but
Yeah.
it's whatever. I get it. You know, they're trying to promote streaming a lot more. That's
For sure.
that's what this world's going to. You gotta kind of go along with the trends and try to make some money. In 11 years,
Gotta do what you
76
gotta do.
billion.
No, I get it.
I mean, they definitely the NBA definitely got the money. They got those TV rights, so they got them to fight over each other, and the price just kept going up and up.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
that's why they're gonna be able to pay Wemby $1 billion someday.
honestly,
It's so crazy. But
I think that wraps it up. I think
yeah,
this
that
was a
wraps
good
it up.
episode. Yeah.
There was a lot to talk about there.
Long
but
episode. But
It
I
was.
think worthwhile.
Yeah,
The listener
no.
to watch for sure.
Yeah, that list, and then the TV. Those are big headlines. Well, especially the TV one. The list, a little questionable here and there, but we
got through it.
It's always interesting though,
Yeah.
Just kind of go back and forth, and then you think of players like, oh yeah, maybe him there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy definitely not there, but
You know what I respect in players? Consistency.
Mhm.
You know who else is consistent? Us. We upload every single Monday.
every Monday.
So if you enjoyed this, just check your watch, check your phone. Next Monday, another episode will be up.
Hey, what
that
time?
you can
What
listen
time
to.
will it be up?
It'll be up early morning. Wherever you are, it'll be up in the morning, so you can listen on the way to work. If you're up really late, you could even listen to it at night.
Yeah, really late.
A bonus, like you got to be up late.
Like we talking 5.
We
6
talking.
a.m.
You don't got work Monday morning,
Or
and
maybe
you're
you
just
do.
waiting
Or maybe you do.
for the Just Two Random Guys Talking Hoops
Yeah.
podcast to launch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I do that sometimes. I really do. I stay up very late for it.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
Mostly because
No.
I have to launch it.
To be honest, I'd get my sleep and just wake up at 6 a.m. and listen to it.
and then
but-
maybe while you're doing your morning routine, you just turn it on.
exactly.
You get
just
Mike and
ready.
Drew in your ears just talking hoops.
Exactly. Get to some daily news going on in the league.
It's also free.
It is free.
What a bargain. All you have to do is click a button
Just
and our beautiful voices just start playing. Wow.
beautiful.
Beautiful. But yeah,
All right, I got nothing else.
we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Of
course.
Episode 6 will be out next Monday. See y'all then.
Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to Just Two Random Guys Talking Hoops, your new weekly go-to basketball podcast. Listen to new episodes releasing every Monday, available anywhere you listen to podcasts.